start with an opening statement.
Yeah, give a ton of credit to Penn State. They're a heck of a team and made some great adjustments from the last time we played and played pretty efficient volleyball, especially from the end line, and kept the pressure coming from the end line and did a great job defensively. And it was a fun match to watch from a coaching standpoint. I was super proud of my guys. I'll go to battle with my guys any day of the week, and I think they deserve a lot of credit for how they played all year long, especially in this match. They didn't give up at any point, and couldn't be happier to be their coach. But Penn State made a couple more plays at the end, and they deserve the win, and wish them the best of luck moving forward.
Coach Vinny Lopes here from Off the Block. Looking at the box score tonight, obviously Jacob Pastor, 16 kills, but held to less than 100% attack percentage. Looking back on it, was there anything you would have done differently as a coach, or just tip the cap to Penn State?
Both. I mean, they obviously did a great job defending him. Probably wish I didn't push him to continue to be aggressive. I think he did everything I asked. He continued to try and continue to earn that confidence back. And again, I wish I didn't push him maybe to be as aggressive as he was, but he didn't do a dang thing wrong. He's first team All-American, deserves it as much as anybody, and he fought his butt off the whole entire night. And the numbers don't reflect a great night for him offensively, but he does so much more than offense for us, and he's a great human off the court as well. And couldn't be more proud to be his coach, but he certainly doesn't deserve to take any blame for tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah. Of course not. And Justin, I want to ask you, you look at how the third game went, tough ending, but then you bounce back in game 4. What do you think that says about just the heart and character of this team that you all didn't fold in?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we've been all year, honestly. Just bouncing back sets after sets. If they don't go our way, we don't really blink twice. It's not that big of a deal for us. We know that when we play our style of volleyball, we're right there with any team in the country, and I think you saw that tonight. So when one set doesn't go our way, we come back and sit on the bench after we switch sides, and we just say, hey, that's not us. Let's get back to us, and that's what you saw tonight.
Yeah. And then Shane, for you, I think few people have been in the position that you're in right now, where you have a big offensive night, but end in the loss. Can you just take us through what the emotions are? Playing so well, but then ultimately the team just not able to win.
Yeah, it obviously sucks, but I think we took it to them and showed them who we are, and I think we're ready to come back for next year. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on now.
Yeah. Coach, on that note, 2024. What do you think that this season is going to do to propel you guys towards that next season, especially, snapping the 5-year drought and getting back to the NCAA tournament?
Well, I just think it keeps the focus on what we can do. I think it's easy to get in a rut where you're, thinking what you're not doing and the expectations you're not meeting. And these guys, accomplished a heck of a lot this year and deserve a ton of credit for the foundation that they, built back up as far as culture and just the way we play as a team and identity as a team. And I think they see that kind of the template that, an identity that we need to be successful. And you got to give the seniors like Sam and Jack and Jay Howe and Mickey a ton of credit, and Noah Platfoot deserves a ton of credit for building an amazing foundation and really, showing what it takes and what we can do moving forward. And I certainly think that the expectations are pretty high for next year.
And Shane, going off that just a little bit, can you talk about what this senior class has meant to you and your development as a freshman?
Yeah, they helped me so much. Coming in, it's obviously a bit of a culture shock. It's a big jump from high school to college, so having the seniors there for me and the rest of the freshmen too has really helped us all tremendously. And I think they've been implementing a great way, like we go about practice, and a great system we run, and we're gonna keep it even after they leave, and hopefully even after I leave.
Question for Shane. Ohio State had 19 service errors through the first 3 sets. Did you guys take your foot off the gas, so to speak, in terms of service in the 4th set?
Absolutely not.
Coach, you probably know Penn State as well as any MIWA team that you play. Did Penn State do anything that surprised you at all?
No, I mean they're really good at doing, at playing Penn State volleyball and playing the way they always have. They serve extremely tough. They, obviously cleaned up a lot of the mistakes that they made the last time we played and put a lot of pressure on us. They blocked super well. It's probably the best they blocked against us, but it's not that they've been a poor blocking team either. I just think they blocked pretty well tonight and played some really scrappy back row defense, which we hadn't seen as much of in previous matches. But give them a ton of credit. They played really well, especially under pressure, and again deserved it.
And Justin, I know it's an emotional time right now, but can you just put into words what it's meant for you to be a Buckeye?
Yeah, I grew up in Southern California, so coming out to Ohio, it was a bit different. Had to kind of get comfortable with the new culture, and I've absolutely loved it. And now I even have a Ohio driver's license now, so it's a part of me, and it'll never go away from me. And I'm just happy that I'll be able to have one more season in the Scarlet and Gray next year, because this is the school I love, and I'm so happy that I made the trek across the country to represent this university.
Coach, not that you were looking ahead, but I'm sure you had some thoughts on scouting Hawaii. How would you beat them?
Well, I mean, they're to be honest with you, I didn't look at them as much as probably our assistants had. Not yet, anyway. Certainly, that was something that was in the back of our mind, but my primary focus was certainly on Penn State. I mean, I probably couldn't give you a good, accurate answer, to be perfectly honest with you. But we have a great team around us that could probably give you a better answer. But they're a heck of a team. I think it's going to be a hell of a battle between those two teams in every match moving forward. So I'm excited for the sport of volleyball and the teams that are participating moving forward.
Yeah, and Justin, I don't know, you were in Southern California. You saw maybe Hawaii play when they were in the Big West matches.
Yeah, I think they're a super good team over there. They serve the heck out of the ball, and that's, if you just break down volleyball simply, whoever wins serve and pass, they have a really good chance to win the game. So yeah, I mean, kudos to the teams that are still left, and it'll be good for the sport, as Coach said.
All right, thanks, and congrats on a great season.
Thank you. Thank you, committee. Thank you, George Mason.